What is going on, guys? It is Dre's Magic and welcome back to another video. So in this video I'll be teaching you a funny card trick with a double backer. So a double backer is just one card that it's like this. It has the back design on both sides. So this is actually two cards. I just grab two cards that I don't need and then glue them together. You can also tape them if you want, so you can easily make a double backer card. So some decks nowadays come with those, so that is actually pretty cool. So let's head right into the trick. This could be funny and cool as well, but you need to learn the double lift first. So if you want to learn the double lift, I will leave a link in the description for a cool tutorial. But I'm also gonna make a tutorial on the double lift soon. So get the double backer card and just leave it on top. You can do some false cuts like this one, leaving the double backer on top. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna make the spectator choose any card they want except for the top card, because they choose the double backer. So you're gonna say just choose this one, and then you're gonna show the card. You can see it as well, and they can see it. So you're gonna say, okay, so here's the Six of Hearts. I'm just gonna leave it on top like that. And then what you're gonna do next is just do a shuffle. Just do this one. So you're gonna peel off one card, which is gonna be their selection, and then peel off the second card, which is gonna be the double backer. Also, I forgot to say that you have to try to control the card from the top, right, like this. So it's gonna be the double backer and their selection. So what I like to do is I just do this one. I forgot what you call this move. So I'll just peel off one card, their selection, then peel off the next card, which is the double backer. So now it's second from the top. First from the bottom. So now and then I'm just gonna continue shuffling. And then what I'm gonna do next is I could do the opposite, which I can do another one, which I can just go like this. And then try to keep the top cards right there, but that's actually pretty hard, so I don't recommend that. So what you can do is you can riffle from the back two cards, 1, 2, so that is gonna be their selection and the double backer. And then you're gonna say, okay, so after you riffle down two cards, just put a pinky break, and then you're gonna say, okay, so I'm gonna cut the cards like this. Cut it, and then just do the remaining ones, and now their selection is second from the top. So I'm gonna go over that again so you guys could clearly see. So their selection, you're gonna just leave it on top right there. Then do this one, just peel off the top card, then peel off the next card again, just peeling off those two cards right there, and then just continue doing that move, and then riffle down the deck two cards, then put a pinky break, and then you're gonna just cut them until you reach the last part, which is gonna be the selection and the double backer. So you can also convince them by doing a quick riffle shuffle, but leaving two cards on top. So just leaving two cards on top right there. Hang on, this is not two cards, so be careful with that when doing a riffle shuffle, because you might leave like only one card on top. So I'm gonna try that again. So we're gonna try our best to leave two cards on top like that, and then do some false cuts just like that. And now their card is second from the top still, so you can see right here. And then with that one, so you're gonna act like something magical is gonna happen. Then you're gonna say, okay, so I will make your card go from the middle back to the top. So watch this. If I just snap my fingers, you're gonna hand them that card, and then you can say, okay, flip it over. When they flip it over, you hand the double back card, and you can just keep on saying, I said flip it over, you're not flipping over the card. So they can just do this, and it's kind of funny. And then you can actually show them that you just have to flip it over by doing a push off pinky break right here, and then you're gonna grab the card and put it back on top, and then get those 2 cards as quick as possible. Then you're gonna say all you need to do is just flip it over like that, and then you're just gonna just put it back right there and hand it to them. Hand the double back card, and then they're just gonna keep on flipping it over. Then what you can do is you can say, okay, so you're just gonna put it back on top, and then do the thing one more time, just like this. You can say, okay, just flip it over like that. Just flip it over. So try not to flash that there's actually 2 cards. So once you've done that, keep the pinky break, and then you're gonna do a false count, which is like this. You're just gonna count off the card next to the top. Then you're gonna say, okay, I want you to flip that over. You're gonna make if there's like a group of people, make them flip it over so they can actually see that it's their selection. And then do the push-up pinky break again, and then leave the card on top. And then you're gonna say, okay, so you're gonna grab the second card right here, or you can just do the thing again, the false count. So what you do with the false count, you're just gonna drag the top card and then give the second card from the top, and then you're gonna say to the spectator, which actually chose the card, you're gonna say flip it over, and then it's still the double backer card. So once that's done, you can say, okay, so you're just gonna do a double lift again. Then you're gonna say, okay, so all you needed to do is just flip it over, and then that's simple, but you can't do it. And then so you can end the trick. You can hand them their card, and you're gonna say, okay, now flip it over. Then you're gonna do this one. You're just gonna snap the fingers, and then when they flip it over, it's their card. So that is just a pretty cool and funny trick. So we're just gonna go back and do a recap. So you need a double backer card, and then just leave it on top. Make them choose a random card except for the top card right here. So you can say choose any card from the middle of the deck, and then show them their card. You can actually also see it. So while you're doing that, you're just gonna try to get the card from from the top. So to do that is leave it on top, then just shuffle or just peel off one card and then peel off the next card. So that's the double backer and their card. And then just continue shuffling it, and then riffle 2 cards from the back. So that's gonna be their selection again, and the double backer. And then put a pinky break, and then just cut the cards until you reach the pinky break. Then just leave it on top, and then you can convince them by doing false cuts or a riffle shuffle. So you gotta do a riffle shuffle, then keep the 2 cards on top. So that's actually pretty hard, just like that. And once you're done, you're gonna say, okay, so I'll make your card go from the bottom and from the middle to the top. So if I just snap my finger, then hand them that card, but don't flip it over yet. Then you're gonna say, okay, flip the card over, and then you're just gonna keep on flipping it over. And then while you're doing that, go do a push-up pinky break to their selection, which is actually on the top. Just do a pinky break. You're gonna say, no, all you needed to do was flip the card over. You're gonna say like that, and then you're gonna hand it to them again, just the top card, and they're gonna keep on flipping it over. And then you can actually say, okay, so when there's like group of people, you can hand them the original card. So to do that, so you have the double backer on top, just do a false count, push off the top card, hand them the second card, which is their selection. Then you can say flip it over. Then you're gonna hand them to the other spectators, and then flip it over. And then with that, you can do it again. So you're gonna say, okay, so just give it to the spectator, and then they're gonna flip it over, and then they can't flip it over. Then to end the trick, after the past that part right there, you're gonna do a double lift, and then just flip over the card, and then do a wrist kill where you're gonna just you don't actually need to do the wrist because it's already a double backer. So you're just gonna give them their card right there, and then you're gonna face it to the back, and then tell them flip it over. So that's the trick, guys. Thank you guys very much for watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you are new. And if you guys want to know a trick or something, just comment down below and I'll check it out. Goodbye, guys. Peace out.